All right, you're welcome to the episode 2 of this training on road design using Civil 3D. Okay, my name still remains Abel Gray Cantoma. I'm from Greatest Design Consult. This is my WhatsApp contact. You can reach me on this number or call me on any of these numbers. Okay. All right. I was able to explain. Just to add more to the point, it's very important that you take note of the low point. These low points, they are very, very important. This low point really tells you that there will be need for a cross covert, box covert, right? So these are very, very important to really take note of. And even from here, you can see obviously that our lowest point happens to be here. You can see there is a water that crosses along this part. So this tells you that we will have to have a culvert along here, which is our lowest point, right? Now, if that is correct, another very, very important thing you need to do, let's say we close this. In your recognizance survey, you should take note of the right of way as well, right? So you can do a little measure. Let's say we measure from here to here. You can see this is about 17.3 meters. You know, there is a standard right of way for highway, most especially. We have the highway manual, right? So the highway manual is basically what we are looking at, and based on the standard for highway manual 2013 is 30 meters for right of way. I think that has been reviewed now, if I'm not mistaken, is around 47.5, I believe so, for your right of way. So you check for obstructions along your right of way. Like I mentioned earlier, if there are trees along that part, take note of the trees. Take point along those trees as well. So these are basically some of the basic things you need to look out for when you are doing your design. Let's just hover around these parts. You can see even along these existing areas, these areas that are around that part, if you look at them, if you hover your mouse, you can see that this is actually moving. It will tell you the elevation here. This is 581. So if you move, you can see 583. You can see 584. You can see this is basically telling you that this terrain is actually flat. Okay, so to pick your survey point, what I usually do, assuming we are designing for only this, we are not considering this, right? So if we are not considering this other one, we just want to design for just this one. What I can do is I can simply just delete this. I can click on add parts. So if I click on add parts, it's very, very easy to come up with. If I want to consider this roundabout, for example, if I want to design this roundabout, but maybe we should forget about this roundabout and maybe design the other one at the front, right? So we can do that as well. So I am just going to take these points. You can do it at a regular interval, like I said, but this is not very recommended to use for a real life project. You can use it for a proposal, just for proposal. By the time you are mobilized to do the job real life, you have to go physically and take this point. It's important that you go to the site with a surveyor and take this point. There's usually about 20, maybe 20 meters difference. So in order for you to avoid some little, and those errors can be very, very costly in road. So it's advisable that you just visit the site physically and take your survey point, generate your survey data. The essence of this is just for you to be able to have a proper visualization of how your site looks like. Okay, another very key important information I need to say here is when doing your real life survey, when taking your survey data, make sure that you ask the surveyor to take the points at the center. By the time he takes the point at the center, you should have an offset of 3 meters left and right, and then take another offset of 60 meters left and right, then take another offset again of 99 meters left and right, and all of that will give you about 18 meters span, right? That is very, very important in order for you to come up with a proper design. You should take note of the trees, just like I mentioned earlier on. You should take note of the inlet of your stream and then the outlet of your stream. Take points of about 50 meters. Those informations are very, very important to help you as the engineer who is coming up with your design on this road. So for our roundabout, I'm just going to take some random points here. So just take some points. We are supposed to have a road here. Okay, let me just have this goes this way. I'm not going to go too far. Let's just have this here. So I will take left, right, left, right, left, right. This is going to be very, very time taking. It's not going to be very easy to achieve, but it's worth the time. So let's say I have this. I'll do for here as well. You can see this road is an unpaved road, so but let's just assume that we are doing this design a bit. Let's just design maybe to this point, and then we can stop here. Let's take this point. Okay, because of time, this is going to be way too much. So when we get to maybe along this, when we cross this part a bit, we can stop, so that it won't be that much. The main thing is we have captured some of the major features I would have loved us to capture. So we'll capture that stream area where we'll propose a culvert there, and then we capture the roundabout, which is also very, very important. So okay, so we are almost across that particular stream, so this is good. It's good that we have gone across that stream. So we'll just go a bit further, and then I will stop there, just for so whatever we are having from here, I don't think it makes much it doesn't make any much difference. So we can stop around here. So I will just stop here. So I will name this as YouTube training. So I will stop here. Right, so I'll click on OK. Okay, so if you have been able to get to this point with me, I tell you a very big congratulations. You have done well. Okay, so this is basically where I'm going to be stopping here on this episode of this particular training. So I will see you on the next one. Follow for more.